Hey guys, in the last video we did this and I missed the video and I'm so sorry about that. Please forgive me. Before I start, guys, if I sound nasally, it's because I am. I don't know if it's my sinuses or if I caught a cold over the weekend. I don't know. So please forgive me if I sneeze, if I sniffle, just cough, just please forgive me. Okay. So you guys know that we are making a vertical lapbook. I will link the original one that I'm kind of following up here. Okay. And this was a whole 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock, brown piece of cardstock, right? And so the other piece, we're going to use the other piece to make the flaps. Okay. And I'm going to give you guys the measurements. This is 8.5. So this together, you know, it's going to be a little bit smaller than 8.5, but this is the other piece of that paper. This is 8.5 by 5 3/8, and then my gusset is a half an inch, and this one measures 7 5/8 by, and I don't know why this one is smaller, by 5 3/8. It's just how it is, and it has the same gusset at a half an inch. Okay, so I'm gonna put this one over here like this. This is where it's gonna go, right? I didn't plan out a lot. I just know I want these right here. So other than that, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, and then this is gonna go like that. All right. So why don't we just start covering? I'm gonna wait to attach it because I don't know, I just always have that thing where if I attach it, then something to go wrong and then I have to do it over again or something like that. So I'm using Tim Holtz's memorandum because I have a couple of his pads, and I haven't made anything with his pads in a long time, probably because I'm sorry about the plane, because you know he doesn't make the 12 by 12 anymore, right? So I kind of try to hoard them. So we're going to put that right here. I'm thinking I'm going to ink this, and I'm going to put washi in the inside because I kind of want all the outside creases to be uniform. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but we're going to do it. So that is that. And I think I'm going to put a pocket or something on here. Let me cut this out and kind of figure it out. So I decided to just put this right here. I'm going to sew everything, okay, guys? I used my envelope die, and I got this. I'm using this piece right here. It's just the part to that, right? And then I have this piece, and y'all, this is an old Tim Holtz that I found online. I'll show you guys if I can. Hold on just a second. So I have this old Tim Holtz. Is called Distressables. I don't know where. It was in 2006. So that's really old. But I got it offline. So I'm going to use this, right? And I think I'm going to use it just because I like this contrast, right? And so we're going to use this as a pocket. So it's going to be right here. This is going to be the pocket. I'm going to cut this off like this right here. Okay. And then I'm going to use this envelope, right? And I'm going to put it in there like cat a corner like this, so you'll be able to put something in the envelope, and then you'll be able to put something behind there. Hold on, let's see if I have something. I'll show you. Like that. You know, so then you have storage. And I was thinking about adding a little thing right here, but maybe not. It might be too much. Okay, so I'm gonna sew around every piece and I'll show you guys what I have. Okay guys, so I sewed around everything, right? It's only 3 things to sew around. I'm thinking I'm gonna put a magnet right here, right? I wish I had magnet savers, but I don't. So we're just gonna put a magnet right here, so we can close, you know, the other thing. And I'm hoping that magnet will work, because sometimes I do magnets and, you know, it doesn't work. Sometimes you put them on there wrong, but it should work. Okay, so I'm going to glue this part down right here. Right. Okay. Right. Pencil mark right there. Okay. And then we're going to glue this part, and I'm not going to put any gusset things in there. I think it should be okay. It should be all right. You're not going to be able to stuff it, but you'll be able to put something in there. So we'll do that like that. Right. Put this one right here. Alright, let me make sure. Oh, could have did this better, y'all. But I'll sew around it. It's no big deal. No big deal. I'll sew around that. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna sew around this before I glue this down. Okay. Sewed, and I fixed my boo-boo, right? Okay. I sewed around this, so I am going to poke the hole right here for my my brad. You don't have to use a brad. You can use an eyelet, but I'm going to use a brad. All right. And just make sure it's kind of in the middle. Right. Just put my brad in there. Okay. Oh my goodness. Right. Okay. And I'm going to cover this up because that is me. I don't like when you see the brads. I mean, not there's nothing wrong with it, but if I can cover it up, I'm going to try my best to cover it up, guys. That's just me. I mean, there's nothing wrong with leaving it. That's just a Tanya thing. Okay. Cut around it. So come on. Scoot it down just a little bit. Right. Good. Ink it up a little bit so you won't be able to tell. Ink this side. Perfect. Okay. Right. Let's cut it out a little bit more. Just a little bit. Hopefully I don't cut the stitching. I did good. Alright. Move that out the way. Okay. I am going to add my string in the back. Right. I think I'm going to do it like this. Hold on. Let me see. I'm going to add it around like this. Will it work? Come on. Yeah, it will work. Okay, make sure that's glued down real good. Okay, and then we're going to do it like this. Right? Yeah, okay. Okay, that works. Let's glue. Let's glue this piece. Okay guys, so I just glued it down and wrapped the string around, right? And I'm sorry about that, my husband called. And if you don't answer, my husband will keep calling back and back and back and back. So, so that's just the answer. Okay. So, got that. And I'm putting masking tape on it to kind of keep the string in place. And we're going to glue it to where this is on this piece, okay? And I'm hoping I'm doing a good job. Let me make sure. Yeah. Glue all this down. Okay. Go to right here. Yeah. Okay. Stick it down. And there you go. You have the first panel. Pretty easy, simple, nothing too hard, right? I'm just getting back in the swing of things, so I'm not feeling the best, so I'm trying to keep it easy for me. Okay, so now we need to do this side. I will need to add some washi tape to this part, and we'll do this washi tape. And you don't have to add washi tape. You can add fabric. You can add whatever you like to your seams. As long as, hold on, make sure. Okay, as long as it's something to reinforce it. Because, you know, this is paper. Okay. This is some old washi. It's not even sticky anymore. But that's okay. Make it work. It should stick. Right? That. And I still have a little piece hanging off there. It'll be okay. Right. Okay. Make sure it's stuck in there. Perfect. Alright. This part. I don't know, guys. As I told you, I'm just winging it. I'm just putting pieces together that I like. I kind of like this. Something like this that flips out. What do you guys think? Let's do that, right? So we're gonna, maybe not this one. Let me see if I can find another piece. Oh, I like this one. This one has script on it. We could do this one. Right? This is Tim Holtz backdrops, right? So we'll do that. Like this. We'll cut that piece right there. And then we'll add a little gusset right there. I'll score that. Maybe like, let me see. I'm going to put an 1/8 of an inch gusset right there, okay? At the end of the paper. Alright? Okay, guys. This is what we have. Measurements. It is 10, right? Yeah, that says 10 inches, and 5 3/8, okay? And then it has a 1/16 or 1/8 inch gusset right there, okay? And I just folded it over like this. And that is going to be right here. Okay, so at this point, I think we're definitely going to need something to, I mean, I guess we could use a paper clip to close it. But you want to think about how you want to close that, right? So we could use a paper clip. But I was thinking we'll just use a pull, you know, tie thing. So I guess we could use that. But I might change my mind and we might end up using a paper clip. I don't know. By the end of this, we will see. I'm going to ink it up because I know I got to ink. So that's one thing why I'm kind of thinking, because I don't really know what I want to do. I think I'm going to go into my scraps and we're just going to build pockets. Alright? Stuff to where you can put things. Okay? Let's get some contrasting colors. Oh, like this one. I know this is from the backdrops. I don't know when it's from or anything. But I do like that one. I think that's cool. And then I know I have this one. That's kind of the same color. I have these. Right? You could fold it up like this and have like a little library pocket, which is cute. That's kind of busy. Let's see. Could do it like this. Right here. Like that. That's not so busy. Let's see if we have another piece. I'm sure I have another piece, y'all. I do. I can do this one. I like the pink. I don't know why, but I really like the pink. I guess I could do something like this. I might keep that for something else. I don't know. That just looks so monotone. But I guess we can add some things in there with the right, with the tags and stuff. We can add color in there, right? Okay guys, so I found this, and this is from that Tim Holtz, the one that's from 2006. So I'm going to use this, right? And I don't know when this became like a travel thing, but maybe it's more like a vintage old thing, because I think my first one, it was kind of like a travel type thing, right? So we're going to save all this. Okay, like that. I like that, right? And then this one can go like this, and we can make this one like this, right? Oh, I'm sorry guys for saying right. I know some people don't like when I say right. I'm sorry. But I just kind of like talk to myself and like, but it's okay. We should do this. But I kind of want to keep that. Excuse me. I want to keep the whole Coney Island. Okay. I know what we'll do. We'll put that one in here. Like this. Right? And then we'll take this piece and maybe put this one at the bottom. Or we need something this wide, right? I could take this piece like this and put it right here. I don't know if I like that. Or you could take a little bit off and just make it like a slit pocket, right? And I want to do the pink. I'm going to do the pink. It's a little cricket. I think we could pull that off and make it kind of like a catty corner like this. What do you all think? I think that'll work. It'll come together nicely, I think. And then you could still see most of the Statue of Liberty. And then you could put something on the side. I like that idea. What do y'all? I think that's a good idea. Okay, so I'm gonna cut that. I'm gonna cut this, and then I'm going to sew on this. I don't know if I'm gonna sew on this, y'all. I'm trying to debate. I'm going to sew right here and right here. I'm gonna sew this piece. I'm going to sew this piece. And then I'm going to add a little eyelet thing right here. You know, when you punch out the hole punch and then you put an eyelet right here so that we can wind it. What do y'all? I think that'd be a good idea. I don't know what I'm putting in here yet. All right, y'all. So I did some pre-work. I'm going to show you guys real quick. I got these postcards from this pad. It came on a piece of paper like this. I just cut the postcards out. I mean the envelopes out. This is die cut with the view postcards, and this is what it looks like. And I found this at Joann's, and it was recently, so they should have this paper pad in stock. And I know designers don't like you to mix their things, but since Mr. Holt is not making you know, paper pads anymore, not the 12 by 12 paper pads, and the correspondence paper pad is like nearly impossible to get, we're just gonna make do with what we got, right? Okay, so what am I doing? Oh yeah, okay, let me show you guys what I decided to do. All right, so we did this part already, right? And then I had this piece just sewed around it. It's just a piece of Tim Holtz from Memorandum. This is the piece that I told you guys that I was going to save for this. I am going to ink it up a little bit more, and I think I'm going to add an eyelet in there just to give it some, I don't know, something. And I can hang something on there eventually when I get to the actual decorating part. You know, I always try to leave that to last. I mean, sometimes I will go in and decorate while I'm creating, but for the majority of the I do not. I don't know why. I just don't do it that way. And I probably should do it that way. It might make it a lot easier on myself, because if I decorate it, then, you know, then I won't have to go back. But I usually don't. And I think that's cute. I like that. Right? So we're going to glue everything down on this side. And I decided off camera that I was going to use a paper clip to close it, or one of those clips to close it, and not a pull like a, you know, a tie. So but you can use a tie, you know, it would look cute too. I just didn't. Okay, we're gonna glue this down. I think we're just gonna glue it down like this, right, like that. Okay, that way if I want to put something in there, I can. And I don't know if I said it in this video, which I try to say it in every video that I make. You do not have to sew, guys. Sewing is my preference, but it is not everybody's, and you don't have to sew. It'll look just as good if you don't sew. Okay, this one is going to go right here. I picked it because it had pink in it, and I thought that would be good, right? Okay. And originally I had put these, like, I had cut it out and I made a slit, but I think I made the slit too close to the edge and it just popped open. So I had to end up cutting them into 2 sections. Yeah, I don't mind. I think it's going to look just as good. Okay, let's make sure it folds right. Okay, make sure. Okay, perfect. All right. So we're going to do this one and this one like that, so you have 2 pockets. So let's glue this one down first, and I think we're going to glue it down as a whole pocket so nothing goes through. I think that'd be a good idea. Make sure I have it in the right place. Yeah. Okay. And then we'll glue this piece down. I could have added some hardware to this one too, but you know what? It's okay. Oh, let me scoot this down just a little bit. Right? Okay, perfect. So everything is glued down, right? And we're just going to glue it in this part right here. Okay. Oh, you know what? Let's do it like this. And I tried to see if the magnet is still going to work. I think it's still going to work, but I don't know. You know, I might have to figure out something else, but we'll see. I need to get stronger magnets. You know, but just working with what I have now. Okay. I meant to say working with what I have now. Guys, I'm sorry if I'm out of sorts. I'm just not feeling the best. Okay. Perfect, right? I like it. Okay. So we are going to glue it on here. And the reason why I think, what was my thinking? Oh, the reason why I made the gusset so big is because I was thinking about putting a little postcard notebook in here. I just haven't did that yet. And I don't want it to be too tight to where you can't fit anything in there, you know, so I always try to make it to where you have more than enough room, right? Okay, I think that looks really nice so far. Okay, I'm gonna add clip. I always just open them up a little bit because they're always so tight. Okay. Oh yeah. Come on. Do I have to open it up a little bit more? No, it's good. Oh, I like that. Do I like that? Do I want to put another clip? I don't know. We'll figure it out. I don't know if I'm going to change the clip. I might. I'm sure I will. Okay. So while this side is drying, I'm going to take this off because I'm not sure if I want to put that there. Let's just put a regular clip. Or maybe I don't want to put a clip on there. Because if I do it like this, right? Maybe I should have something coming over like this too. We'll see. Okay. Anyway, let's start on this. So this is how this works. Can you guys see that? I think it looks nice. Okay. So let's do this part. So I know I want something flat on here. So I already cut out this piece. I know that I want this piece on there. And this is just part of this one right here. I think I want to put a little pad right here, y'all. I think that's what I want to do. I don't know what I want to use to cover it. I have these postcards, but I don't think I have... Oh, look. Wouldn't that be cool? Something like that, like a retro photo. I think that would be cool. Oh, I got one of New York, too. I got these postcards from Temu, I think, right? I will link my haul video so you guys can see it if you're interested. So I think that would be cool. Maybe we should do something like this for yeah. I'm trying to find one in the right direction in this pad, in the older pad, but I don't see one in the right direction. They are a little smooth, but I mean, that doesn't bother me. That just means that it's waterproof. That does not bother me at all. Oh, I love this one, right? Ah, I wish it could go right there. Okay, so this one, not going to be able to use this one, but we can use one of those, and I am cool with that, totally cool with that. And we can cut it out, and let's see what the back looks like. Yes. I'm trying to figure out which one I want to use. You guys think we should use the New York? Maybe because it has New York right here, we should use the New York right here. I think that'd be a good idea. Okay, I am going to cut this, and I'm going to cut this to the same size as this. Okay, so I have tan paper, and I don't know how many sheets. I think it's like 5 sheets in here, 5 or 6 sheets in here. And I keep tan paper on hand because I don't have the coffee dye. And I think it works just as good. But I mean, you can definitely use coffee dye paper or any kind of paper that you like. But I think that works, right? Yeah, so we have this one. I'm just going to ink it up just a little bit more. And we're just going to ink up this one. I am going to sew. I'm not going to sew on this piece, but I am going to sew on this piece, okay? So this is going to go like this, right? And I have this little doohickey that I am going to put on here. I'm going to tape it on here on the back, like in this part. I think that'd be cool, like this. And I'm going to poke the holes through there. So that is how we're going to do that. Like this. And I'm going to poke the holes all the way through everything and the paper, and then that way you'll have a notepad, and then it will just fold it up like this, and the fold will be on this, you know, on this part. You guys can see what I'm talking about. Guys, I just used my hole punch, and I punched 2 holes side by side, and then I'm going to take this off. I don't know where my one thing is to get tape and stuff off of it. I don't know where my little pokey tool thing is. Okay. Like this. Oh, it was right there. It didn't look very well. Okay. And I might be doing this wrong. I don't know, y'all. You know, you never know if you're doing it wrong or not. And somebody's like, well, that's not how you do it. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. It looks like my thing is crooked, but it'll be okay. It's going to be alright. So we're going to glue this down. Alright. Glue that down. Like that. You won't be able to see this. It'll be in the back anyway. Like this. Like that. Okay. Alright. I'm going to poke my holes in my notebook, poke my holes in here, and sew around. Alright, y'all, I'm showing you guys my mistake. So it's supposed to be like this, and it looks cool, but of course it does not on the back, right? So I'm going to cut this off, I'm going to sew, and we're going to fix it, right? And then that'll be that. And I don't like how you can see that, but I don't think there's no way around that right there, unless I put something in there. We'll see. Okay guys, I fixed it, and you have a little notepad, right? Let's take the paper clip out. I forgot I had that in there. Okay. You guys know I don't like that, so we're going to add this piece right here, and that's going to be cute. I'm going to add that to it. I'm going to sew around it, and I think that's going to be good. Yeah, we're going to do that, and then you have a little pocket to put something in, right? So we'll ink this up, sew around it, and glue it down, and then figure out what we're going to do right here. Uh-oh. Ink this part up right here. Still haven't decided what I want to put on this back part right here. You know? I don't know yet. Well, we know we're going to put a pocket. I just don't know what kind of pocket or what I want to put there. You definitely, oh guys, you can cut all the strings off if that gets on your nerves. I like them hanging, but if you do not, you definitely can cut all the strings off. Right? Okay, I think that looks good. And you can't even tell that it wasn't supposed to be like that. Well, you guys can tell, but yeah. All right, so fix my boo-boo, and so this is going to go in here, and I really think that my magnet is going to still work. I tested it out, so I'm thinking it's going to still work. I am going to go ahead and wait a minute, before I do that, I want to make sure I'm putting my magnet in the right spot. So I'm going to flip it over like this. Like that, right? And then I'm going to take my magnet and see if it catches. If it doesn't catch, then I know it's not going to work. Oh, it did. Okay. So we're going to glue that down. I'll just use some masking tape. I think it'll be okay. Right? Okay. Alright, y'all. So this is what we have, right? I am so sorry about the long pauses, but I know you guys are not seeing it because of editing, but I had to stop and take some medicine, y'all. My nose was so stuffy, I couldn't even breathe. Ugh. Colds and allergies are just nuisances, you know, just to get in your way. And I already have put this on here, but yeah, your girl put it on upside down, so I took it off and did it right side up. Alright, so that's where we are with this. Oh, come on, Tanya. Okay. Okay. My battery died. Which I'm sorry. It died right in the middle of me talking. Okay, so we are going to put this piece. This is just off-cut piece of memorandum that I had, because you know I keep all my scraps. And I'm going to use, guys, do I want to use that? Because I have this, and this is just, I don't know what it is, but I have quite a few of them, and I was thinking about using them. This is a vintage one. I don't know. I think it's like a sales card or something like that, but I think they're pretty cool. So I was going to put it right here. That's one thing that I was thinking. Or I have these library cards, and I was going to put, you know, them like this and make them into pockets like that. So you can have things in the pockets like this, and then you can have something back there. And then I was just going to add this little piece like that, and it'll be a pocket as well. And I'm thinking I'm going to do this ensemble instead of this, and we're just going to save this. This is like you know, those boxes where they have the little souvenir cards or whatever, the vintage souvenir cards. I think these are from Florida. Yeah, so I think that's what we're going to do. I like that ensemble, right? So I think I'm going to just use a piece of cardstock and yeah, I think I'm just going to use it like this, guys. I'm going to make the pocket on something like this so it won't catch when I put it back behind there, right? I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, and I'm just going to sew it. Sew it around everything. I didn't ink that up, but I can ink it once it gets on here. So we're going to glue this down. Make sure I have it the right side up. Good for gluing things upside down. Okay. Right? Yes. Right, there you go. Good. Make sure it's glued right. Oh yeah, we need to ink that. I see a whole bunch of white. Look. Oh. Come on. I want to see all that white in there. Okay. Right. Okay, let's make sure this fits. Alright. I glue it. If it doesn't fit, I can always no, it fits. Okay, so we are going to glue this down just like a pocket. Okay, because you remember you have this pocket and then you have this one right here, right? Okay, so we're going to glue this down just like a pocket. Like this. Oh, that my hands were not steady on that one. Okay. And if I did need to cut some off, which I'm pretty sure I do, it's no big deal. Just snip it off. And hopefully I'm not cutting anything but what I need to cut. You know, so ink that up real quick. Like that. Make sure we don't have any glue seepage anywhere. And then I have this little piece right here. And you don't have to do this. You don't have to add another little pocket. I mean, it has enough pockets, but I just think it needs a little bit of color. So I'm going to add this right here. And I'm going to kind of do it to right here. I'm going to glue it to right there, right? So I'm going to put the glue right here. Hopefully I'm doing that right. And I'm going to glue this part. Okay. And this part. And then we're going to glue just like this. So you have a little bit of overhang. So your pocket is going to be pretty skinny, but still get the point. Then you have the little typewriter script peeking through, and I think that looks nice. Right? Yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. Okay, so that is this side right here. Okay. Just glue it down. Now I got to figure out if I want to add, you know, something else. You know, like on this, the close it like that, like an envelope, close it up like an envelope, which I probably will. I think that would be a cool idea. But we'll do that in our next video, because I think this video is probably pretty long, and I hope I made up for missing a video. I refused, and I don't care if I was sick, I was refusing to miss another video. So Hope I didn't sniffle too much in the video. Okay guys, so this is what we have. So we did this pocket, this right here, right? This pocket right here. And you flip it over, then you got two pockets right here, pocket right there. And then on this side you have one pocket right here, one right here, one right here, and one right here. And then you have a little notepad. And there you go. And that is the first little panel all done. I think it looks nice. So that is the first part. And then in the next video I'm already decide if I want to do a thing, which I am. I think I'm going to do so you lift it up like this. I think I want to make these detachable this time. So I'm still kind of figuring out how I want the construction to go, but I'm thinking I want those to be detachable. I think that would be a cool add-on to the vertical lapbook. What do you guys think? You guys let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed the, I guess, craft with me, not really a tutorial, but craft with me session on how to make a vertical lapbook, and I will see you guys soon. God bless. Bye.